On the 16th of August, Detective Leading Senior Constable Neal Thompson and Senior Constable Vadim De Waart-Hottart, two police officers with courage beyond measure, made the ultimate sacrifice in the line of duty when their lives were brutally taken from them. I stand here to express my deepest condolences to their loved ones, colleagues, and every police officer touched by this tragedy, and I pay my respects to the third police officer who was injured and is still recovering. On behalf of the Momboldt community, I would like to send our thoughts and condolences to the community of Paulpunka, so deeply affected by the horror of the events that took place. I know this will leave an indelible mark on them forever. It is beyond heartbreaking that two dedicated officers, working every day to keep our communities safe, will never return home. Their families and loved ones will never see them, hold them, laugh or cry with them again. There will be no more adventures or shared experiences together. Their futures have been stolen from them. It is profoundly unjust and cruel. For those who experienced or watched any part of the two funerals of these officers, it was impossible to not be deeply moved and share the pain, the grief and loss that their loved ones and friends were feeling. When a life is extinguished so quickly, so brutally and so senselessly, the shock reverberates far and wide and across time, touching many beyond that person's own circle of family, friends and colleagues. We all feel a profound sense of injustice that someone's future can be wrested from them in such an act of violence. For Neal Thompson, it was on the cusp of his retirement, just as he was getting ready to hang up his uniform and enjoy a well-deserved time enjoying life with his partner Lisa and her children. For Vadim De Waart-Hottart, his life was taken from him during his prime. He had so many years ahead of him that he should have been able to enjoy, but now never will. I've kept in touch with a number of police officers across the Dandenongs over the past 2 weeks, and needless to say, the impact of this tragedy has had a profound impact on each and every one of them. Many have travelled north to assist their fellow officers over the past fortnight. This has hurt them all, and I know I can say unequivocally that the thoughts of everyone in this place are with them. Senior Sergeant Cass Forbes just returned from working in Wangaratta for the last week and told me that the impact on Neal's partner and stepchildren was devastating to see, and she feels so deeply for Vadim's family who had to travel such a long distance after receiving the tragic news. She said the police service across that area will never be the same, and a lot of surviving members present may never return to work again because of what they witnessed. She concluded that as a Blue family, police officers will honour Neal and Vadim and be there to support their families forever. The trauma of an event like this will continue for many years to come, just like the Russell Street bombing, which is nearly approaching its 4th decade. Constable Angela Rose Taylor, the 21-year-old police officer with the brightest future ahead of her, the Ducks of the Police Academy, and the first female officer killed in the line of duty when she died of her injuries from the bombing, is still grieved so deeply to this day by all who knew and loved her. The death of Neal and Vadim has brought back the memories of Angela's death again. Her nieces, one of whom is my son's fiancé, feel profound sadness that they never had the chance to get to know their beautiful auntie. A victim of a senseless and cruel crime like this, the grief Angela's family feels has transcended time. The grief that Neal Thompson and Vadim De Waart-Hottart's family, loved ones feel will also undoubtedly be present with them for all their years to come. Since 1989, a memorial walk has been held in Angela's name around Albert Park Lake, and it continues to be held in her honour and for all Victoria Police members who've lost their lives serving and protecting our community. I had the chance to join them last year on that walk, and I plan to do so again next year with the family. This time, though, there will tragically be 2 more officers added to the list of those who have fallen in the line of duty. And when officers die in the course of their work, it serves as a stark reminder to us all that every time they don their uniform and go to work to keep us safe, they risk their safety and lives to do so. That is the definition of courage, and for that we are eternally grateful and are forever indebted to them. Some of the most important interactions, though, the police do have are the quiet ones. It's the community engagement, speaking with students at schools, walking the streets to chat and connect with locals and be a calm presence and sense of order. Every day police officers go to work, they demonstrate bravery. They deal with some incredibly difficult situations, and that has an impact not just on their physical, spiritual and emotional selves, but on their families back at home. And so I would like to express my gratitude to the families of all officers who support them so they can perform their duties. Those families who wonder how their loved ones will be when they return, or if they will at all. Those who are there when their partner or parent returns from work having experienced and seen disturbing or distressing things many of us will never need to encounter, lending them support so they can put that uniform back on again the next day and turn up and serve and protect us all to uphold the right. Thank you to all of them. To the families and all those who loved Neal Thompson and Vadim De Waart-Hottart, my profoundest, sincerest and deepest condolences on the loss of your beloved men. I hope that the memories of the times you shared and the joy and the love that Neal and Vadim brought into your lives will be a balm to soothe your broken hearts over time. You are in our hearts now and forever. May they rest in peace. Vale, Detective Leading Senior Constable Neal Thompson. Vale, Senior Constable Vadim De Waart-Hottart.